Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining. Today, I'm going to walk you through the New York City Public Schools teacher application. This application is the first major step for candidates who are interested in teaching at New York City Public Schools. Before we begin, I want to clarify that all teachers applying for the 2026-2027 school year must hold a New York State teacher certification or be on track to meet certification requirements by September 1st, 2026. The application will ask you to provide information about your certification status, your education, your professional background, references, and your resume. To begin, we are going to go to teachnyc.net. This website is a useful tool for potential teacher applicants. If needed, please search our 2026-2027 application guide using the search icon seen here. If you have any questions about the application, you can also visit our support center for additional guidance, which you can find by clicking the three lines at the top right. To start the application, we will click Apply Today, and that will open a drop-down menu that will include the certified teacher application. So click the green Apply Now button, and that will open the application. If you are an existing user, you can enter your login information on the Existing User tab. If you aren't sure if you have an account, you can enter your last name and your full social security number to check. For this video, we will be creating a new account. Here, we will be filling out the required fields for our basic information. Please make sure you use your primary email and not a school email to avoid any potential disruptions after graduation. You'll be able to enter your university email address as a second email later in the application if you'd like. Now that we are in the application, I will continue to work through the required fields. Now that our account has been created, we are redirected to the Create Common Profile Step 1 page. As you can see above, there are 5 pages to go through when creating a common profile. Now, I will be filling this out with basic test answers, so please do not copy directly what I'm filling out. Please fill it out with your own answers. The first page will have you double check your account information answers, as well as answer any questions regarding your work eligibility, and fill in your current address and phone. Please remember to select the type of phone number that you have on this dropdown. Once you have completed this page, you will click Save and Continue to go to the second page. On the second page, we will be filling out information related to your education and any language proficiency that you may have. Please note that when filling out your higher education information, these are the fields you will need to fill out. Whether or not your degree is completed, the degree that you earned, your GPA, your degree start date, degree completion date, school state, school name, your major, and if this degree led to your teaching certification. Now that I have filled out the information, I will go to the third page by selecting Save and Continue. On page 3, you will be filling out experiences, references, and uploading your resume. First, make sure you have your updated resume on hand and upload that by clicking Add. Now let's scroll down. We're going to be adding paid experiences or student teaching experience or volunteer experience. And here are the fields that you need to fill out. You need to fill out the type of experience, what your job title was, if you're still currently at the position, when you started, when you ended, your reason for leaving, if it was full-time or part-time, the organization name, the address in which this experience took place, the name, email, or phone number of your direct supervisor. And once you're done with that, you will hit Save. Now, let's scroll down and add a reference. This reference should be able to address your experiences and/or educational preparedness. Please fill out the nature of your relationship, like a supervisor, their first name, last name, job title, employer, if this took place in one of the 5 boroughs or in our central office, the name of the school or employer, the school's address, and your reference's email. Please note that principals and hiring managers will usually notify you before they reach out to any references. Now that we have filled out these fields, we will go to page 4 by selecting Save and Continue. On page 4, you will fill out your preferred borough. You can select up to 3 borough preferences. If you do not have 3, you can choose no preference as an option. You will also answer optional demographic questions. You can update your preferences for your borough after the application is submitted in case they change, such as if you move. Once completed, we will now click Save and Continue to get to page 5. The last page has a disclaimer and a release. Once read, you can check Yes to complete your common profile. Once finished, you will be prompted to this page. If there are any issues with your common profile answers, the system will flag it and bring you back to the common profile. Now, let's click on Proceed to Application. Now that the common profile has been created, we are going to be completed the teacher application job search profile. First, you will answer questions about your availability. As we scroll down, you'll answer questions about your grade level preference. Please only choose a preference in which you are certified in. While scrolling down, you will also be asked your borough preference again. If you are a student teacher, please fill out the student teacher survey. As we scroll down, you will also be asked about your preference in working for District 75. District 75 is a non-geographic district that provides quality and vigorous individualized educational programs to students with significant challenges. You will also be asked if you are open to opportunities in early childhood. These early childhood settings are also known as community-based organizations, where you will be working with students from birth to 5 years old. You will also be prompted to answer about special funding opportunities with New York City Public Schools, including Early Commitment, Teachers of Tomorrow, and New York City Men Teach. You will also be asked if you are interested in hearing from charter schools that are funded by New York City Public Schools but are independently run. Once you have answered all of these questions, you can scroll down and click Save and Continue. On this page, you will upload your certification details. Here is a list of what is needed. It will ask for your current certification status, the state you're certified in, the subject area that you're certified in, the grade level that you're certified in, the issued or expected issue date, the country your certification is from, the name on your certification, plus the educational pathway you took to complete the certification. In order to verify your certification information, please upload your certification as a supporting document. If you are a student and are on track to be certified, please ask your university for an on-track letter that states that you will be graduated and certified before September 1st. Here is a sample of the on-track letter. Please ask a certification officer at your university for this letter. You will upload either your on-track letter or certification, where it says supporting documents, for our team to review. If your certification is pending, please screenshot your Teach account and use that as a supporting document. Once you are done, hit Save. Now that we completed this page, we will go to the final page of the application. On this last page, you will have the opportunity to upload a new resume if needed, as well as include a personal statement that will be associated with your profile. Please read the personal statement requirements carefully. Scrolling down, we also ask that you help us out by filling out a brief survey. On this final page, you will be given the opportunity to review your answers. Congratulations, you have now completed the New York City Public Schools teacher application. Now that you're on the homepage, you'll be able to track the status of your application. Once you submit your application, New York City Public Schools will review it. The initial review can take approximately 2 to 4 weeks. If your application is accepted, you will then be added to the new Teacher Finder. The new Teacher Finder, also known as the NTF, is the New York City Public Schools job search tool. Once your application is successfully screened, you will gain access to the NTF. This is where you can search for open teaching positions and where principals and hiring managers can view your candidate profile. After you gain access to the new Teacher Finder, you should keep your profile updated, search for positions regularly, and reach out directly to schools that match your certification area, interests, and preferred location. Thank you again for your interest in teaching with New York City Public Schools. We encourage you to complete your application as early as possible, check your email regularly, and visit teachnyc.net for additional resources and upcoming events.